Less than 200 kilometres from the coast of North Africa, Mazara del Vallo is one of the most important fishing ports in Sicily, the southernmost point of Italy. Every year, around 100 fishing boats set off from here to try and find a rare delicacy, the gambero rosso, or red prawn, one of the world's most prized crustaceans. The problem, these prawns are found well out to sea in an area that Libya claims as territorial waters. In the Mediterranean, it's not unusual for Sicilian fishermen to be attacked by the Libyan authorities. It happened to Captain Asaro a few years ago whilst he was fishing at 50 nautical miles from the Libyan coast.
They were shooting at us for 4 or 5 hours non-stop. It was nerve-wracking to hear the sound of the machine gun firing at my trawler. With all of this, we don't know where we can cast our nets anymore. We go to sea scared and anxious. We're terrified. The Mediterranean has become a war zone.
A little-known war that's rumbling in the waters that separate Libya and Italy. A conflict that local journalist Francesco Mezzapelli knows well. He has been following the incidents of Italian fishing boats that have been intercepted since Colonel Gaddafi extended Libya's territorial waters in 2005.
Libya declared an exclusive zone that extends 62 nautical miles further than the internationally recognized 12 nautical mile zone. So from the coast, it means that Libya claims a total of 74 nautical miles. This has never been accepted by the governments of the neighboring Mediterranean countries, including Italy, because it was a unilateral decision, and from that moment on, the problem started.
A few weeks ago, on the 1st of September, the crews of 2 Italian trawlers were captured at about 30 nautical miles from Libya and taken to Benghazi in the east of the country. Since then, only these images of the 18 sailors under house arrest have been made public. They have been accused by the public prosecutor in Benghazi of fishing without authorization in Libyan territorial waters. A worrying situation for the families. Ilaria is waiting impatiently for news of her father Michele, captain of the Antartide, one of the 2 trawlers that were intercepted.
It's a nightmare, a tragedy. We're going through a really horrible moment. We're living permanently with sadness, anxiety and fear. I wonder how my father is, in what conditions he's being kept.
A situation that is further complicated by the internal political conflict in Libya. At the moment, 2 authorities are fighting for control. The Government of National Accord, based in Tripoli and recognized by the UN, and an entity in the east of the country, backed by General Khalifa Haftar and his troops, who captured the Italian sailors.
It's a geopolitical issue. Haftar's sending a message to Italy and the EU because he isn't happy that the international community, like the UN or the EU, only recognise the government in Tripoli. These sailors are a negotiating tool for him, allowing him to increase his political weight and in this way be recognised on an international level.
Alessandro Scipioni manages a team of reporters in North Africa, and specifically in Benghazi, that has been following the detention of the Italian fishermen from day one.
We have spoken to the commanding officers of the Coast Guard in Benghazi, and they told us that they will not free the Italian sailors until the 4 Libyan citizens who are held in prison in Italy for human trafficking are liberated. It's sort of like a prisoner exchange.
Francesco Turrisi is a lawyer defending one of the 4 Libyan citizens condemned to 30 years in prison for the death of 49 migrants whilst crossing the Mediterranean Sea. He says his client is not a trafficker, but a sportsman trying to emigrate.
Look, this is the contract from the football club where he played, the Benghazi Series A team. This is concrete proof that the young man is a football player.
The Italian Minister of Foreign Affairs has said that the idea of an exchange of prisoners is unacceptable blackmail, and the authorities in Benghazi have refused to comment. However, in the wings, negotiations have started. In the meantime, the residents and local officials are rallying together to demand the return of the sailors.
Too much time has gone by, and it seems that the negotiations are not yielding any results. Our patience is gone. We hope that our intelligence services over there manage to start a proper dialogue.
A few balloons to symbolize hope. Hope for a rapid return home and the end of a nightmare for this fishing community.